Hi, I'm Antonio and I'm doing a review today for the QQ removable detachable wireless Bluetooth ABS keyboard polyurethane leather case tablet stand for Apple iPad mini. It's a long title, I know, but that's actually what it is called. I have here, I'm going to show you the actual box. This is the way it looks when it came in the mail today. I don't know if I'm getting a good shot of that. I figured I could flip my camera around and use my back facing cam, but it's not letting me. So as you can see, it's going to come in a pretty generic looking box. I thought it would be, you know, a name brand. I figured QQ Tech was actually the name brand, but I believe it's just the seller. Because there's nowhere on the package that it says QQ Tech, so it seems like it's pretty much like a generic looking case. This is the unboxing, so I'm just now opening it for the first time, so you'll see what I see inside as I open it. So, as you see, we have here the charging cable, which looks like the standard USB charging cable. And let's pull out the case here. And as you see, it looks pretty good. I mean, looks like it's a good quality case. It does have a leather feel. It smells it has a strong smell. I guess you can kind of say like a leather smell, more of a stronger than a leather smell. It's like a chemical smell to it more than what you would consider to be a leather smell anyway. This is the kickstand here, so let's see how that works. I've seen some people complaining that the kickstand was hard to push back. Oh wow, yeah, I gotta say it pretty much is. Like I'm really pushing it and it's like barely going in. You see, I had to really put some force to it to really get it to go in. It comes out very easy, but pushing it in, you gotta put a little force on it. But that doesn't seem like a problem at all. Actually, it seems like it'll make it a lot more sturdier when you have it propped up to use in that display mode. So let's take a look at it. Open it up, and immediately you can see the case there. Case looks, the keyboard there. The keyboard looks pretty good. It doesn't seem to have like a cheap feel. It's very similar to a laptop keyboard. Just playing around with the keys to see if anything feels stiff or out of the ordinary, but it seems pretty good. Wow, I just turned it on. It's actually already charged, so that's pretty cool. I can actually hook it right up. I'm going to turn it off until I'm actually ready though. It has a little quick little one-page little manual, a little tongue-tied. The size of a postcard is pretty simple. It has 3 steps, quick and easy. Charge keyboard 3 to 4 hours before first use. Go to settings, go to general. Sorry, it's 4 steps. Go to Bluetooth and make sure Bluetooth is on. I couldn't really see that when it was at the bottom there. I thought it was part of step 3. Okay, there's more. So step 5, turn on the keyboard. And it's just as simple as you seen me do here. Just sliding the switch to the on position. Press the pair button, which is this little button here. To I'm gonna get a better shot of it. There's the pair button there. You press the pair button, and then you, step number 7, tap and touch Bluetooth keyboard, words shown on the screen of your iPad. And step number 8, enter the 4-digit code shown on the screen of your iPad on your keyboard and press enter. The keyboard should be paired. And I guess you'll eventually see a little message like you see here in the manual saying that your Bluetooth keyboard device is paired. So that's nice and quick and easy. And as you see here, this is the area where you'll actually slide your iPad mini in, which I'm going to demonstrate here in just a second. This is the hole for the camera lens, the rear facing cam. I mean, it pretty much, I'm very happy with it. I'm very satisfied so far. You know, I haven't tried it out or anything, but in terms of the quality that I see, it looks pretty good. And as you see, this comes right out. I didn't even know it because of how good it was sitting in there, because it's magnetic. This whole keyboard here is a magnetic insert. Like, you just sit it right in there and you can kind of feel it pull it. I don't know if you can see that, but it pulls it right to the front side of the case there, and it's nice and firm. That's it's so firm and so stable. I didn't even know that it came off. You know, it sits in there very good. It doesn't go anywhere, and if you want to take it out, you just pop it right out like that. And like I said, you can use the device without the keyboard, and it's still nice and thin, as you can see here, without the keyboard. So that's pretty cool that it's that simple to put in and take out. You know, that's easy. I'm going to be using it when I'm on the go a lot, so that'll be pretty cool, and you know, it's good to know that it's no problem getting it in and out. So we're going to go ahead and slide the iPad in here. Let's see what we think about that. Let me see how to. Okay, here's how you do it. First of all, let me take out the keyboard, and it's just as simple as there's a flap here. I don't know if you can see that because I can't see what I'm filming since I can't use my rear-facing camera. But there's a little insert here. It's a little leather insert. You just flip that up, and you just pull the cushion that comes in there when you first open the package. And let me make sure I have it on the right side for the rear-facing cam. I do have it on the right side. You're just going to slide your case right in here. Forgive me because, like I said, I'm doing this with one hand since I have to hold the camera and I can't see when I'm shooting. So bear with me. Let's see. Slide that case right on in there. Fits nice and snug, as you see. Just flip this leather insert back, and there we have it. Nice and simple. Took all of 1 minute, maybe not even. So as you see, it fits right in there nice and snug. And you can see the rear facing cam does position in the correct place. Let's see what it looks like with the kickstand on there. Yeah, looks great. Let's go ahead and turn it on. So, you know, looks pretty good. And I guess that pretty much, well, I still have to try to pair the keyboard. So let's see, I'll do that as well. I have the keyboard back on here. I know it said to charge it first, but I'm just going to believe that it's juiced up enough for me to go ahead and do this review. So let's just see what we get here. Alright, let's see. I'll look at the settings, the manual here again, and okay. General, go to Bluetooth settings. Give me a second here. Here's Bluetooth. I already have my ear device paired there. So make sure Bluetooth is on. Bluetooth is on, as you see. Slide the keyboard to the on position. I do have it on, as you see here. It's in the on position. Press the pair button. I'm going to press the pair button. It's now blinking. And as you see, it popped right up. That easy. That easy. It just popped right up with no problems. Bluetooth keyboard. And it says tap and touch Bluetooth keyboard. Words shown on screen of your iPad. Okay, I'm tapping and touching. Tap and touch Bluetooth keyboard. Enter the code 8987 on on Bluetooth keyboard, followed by the return or enter key. Okay, so 8987 followed by the return or enter key. And let's see, it's connected. That's it. Just that simple. So as you see, that took all of, less than a minute to do. So that's, very cool that it was that easy. So let's go ahead and see what the functionality. Oh, that's pretty good. I hit the escape button here. What looks like the escape button, of course, on a traditional keyboard. And it took me out of the general settings immediately. And we're going to go ahead and play around, see what other things I can. Okay, so I guess you pretty much have to touch your icons and things to select what you want, and then we'll try out a text message, see how it works. I just clicked on my sister here. I'm gonna send her a quick little message, see if it how it works. I'll just say, hey, testing out. I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me. Testing out, let's say new Bluetooth keyboard, period, and hit the enter button. Oh, enter just is going to return and take me down to the next line. So I'm guessing I'm probably going to still have to hit the send button on there. So there you have it. The message did go right through. It is accurate. Hey, testing out new Bluetooth keyboard, and it works just as shown. I'll hit the escape button once again. I hit the escape button as you've seen, and it takes me right out of that screen. And it works pretty good. It works well. There's no problem that I see so far. I mean, it came already charged enough for me to, like you see, paired and everything. So I'm very happy with it already. The quality is definitely good. You see how well the kickstand works here. It's sitting up with no problem whatsoever. And like I said, it does seem to be something that I can clearly feel like will really protect my my iPad. I'm just going to go ahead and push this back. Wow. Hold on. I think I just had my first problem here. Wow. You cannot be serious. The kickstand just literally broke on me when I tried to shut it. That's not good. Wow. You know what? I'm just realizing that's why it's actually my fault, because it doesn't tell you that in the instructions, but the way this kickstand works, there's a metal piece here in the strap. And what happens is when you extend the kickstand, that's why it's so easy to pull the kickstand out. And I've seen users complaining about this, people who've bought the keyboard complaining about this on the reviews. But I'm going to correct that problem right now for all the people watching. There's a metal stand. It's basically just a straight piece of metal which is a supporting beam, you can say, inside the strap here. And that's why when you're pulling out the stand, it pulls out very easy, because there's nothing, there's no tension or anything stopping it from pulling out. You just pull it out, and then once the strap here extends, it basically props out the metal beam there, the metal support beam, or whatever you want to call it, support leg, we'll just say. And that's what's, holding up your stand. Now, when you want to go to shut it, you don't just push it down like you would think. You have to actually tap the strap down, which then puts the metal leg, support leg, in the position to collapse when you shut it down. So you don't have to break it the way I just did. And luckily, I was able to fix it by just bending it back, because it's not a strong piece of metal. I don't know if you've seen that, but when I tried to push it in, I had to force it like I did earlier, and it just buckled on me, just like that. And I was able to straighten it back out just by flexing it in the straightened position. So it's not broken, but it's still going to be a little gimpy now that I bent it the way I did. So keep that in mind when you get it. It's a simple way to use it. You extend the stand, and it'll automatically stay, in the standing position for you, like you see here. And to collapse it, it's simple. Just let me make sure it's focusing here. Just tap the strap inward, use your index finger, just tap the stand inward like you see me doing here. I'll do it from this angle so you can see it from this angle. Once it's extended again, I'll put it in the collapse position. Once you extend it, again it'll be in the stand position here. And to collapse it, you're just going to tap it with your index finger in, just as you see here, and it'll push right down. Alright, and if you want to make sure you don't bend it whatsoever, just to be on the safe side, you can just hold it in with your finger as you're laying it down. That's a lot better to do. That's the safest thing to do, because that way it's not going to catch anything and you won't have to risk bending it. So that's my review of the case here. I am going to go ahead and slide the buckle in. And always remember, when you do put your iPad away and you collapse it and you're done with it, remember to turn your keyboard off. I didn't do it just now because I'm doing this review and I know I'm going to open it back up. But so you don't wear out your battery, as soon as you're done with it and you're closing your case, always turn off your keyboard. It'll, of course, allow you to utilize your battery life for as long as possible. So that's my review. I hope you liked it. And if you have any questions or anything, if you're looking at this on YouTube, of course, you can just send me a message. If you're looking at it on Amazon, I'm not sure. I guess you can maybe post below. If I see it, I'll reply. All right, see you.